If you use Google Calendar every day, these tips and tricks will save you a huge amount of time and help you stay organized with almost no effort. In this video, I'm going to show you how to move faster, keep your schedule clearer, and make Google Calendar work much better for your workflow. And if you find this helpful, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more practical software tips just like this. Let's jump in. First, let's talk about keyboard shortcuts, because this is one of the fastest ways to use Google Calendar like a pro. If you want to create a new event quickly, just press C. That opens the event creation window right away, so you do not have to click around or hunt through menus. If you want to jump to a specific date, press G. That brings up the Go to Date option, which is perfect when you need to check something from next week, next month, or even a date far in the future. And when you want to come back to the current date instantly, press T. That takes you straight back to today, which is incredibly useful when you are moving around your calendar a lot. Once you start using these shortcuts regularly, you will notice how much smoother your planning becomes. Instead of wasting time with extra clicks, you can move through your schedule much faster and focus on the actual tasks you need to manage. Next, let's make your calendar easier to read with colors. Google Calendar lets you assign different colors to events or calendars. And this is a simple but powerful way to separate different parts of your life. For example, you can use one color for work, another for personal events, another for meetings, and another for deadlines. That way, when you look at your week or month, you can understand your schedule at a glance without reading every single event. To do this, click on an event and change its color, or set a color for an entire calendar if you want everything in that calendar to match. This works especially well if your days are busy, because color coding helps your brain process information faster. If you manage school, family, freelance work, or side projects, colors can make a huge difference in staying organized. Now let's move on to separate calendars. This is one of the best ways to keep different areas of your life structured without cluttering one calendar with everything. In Google Calendar, you can create separate calendars for different projects, activities, or groups. For example, you might have one calendar for your main job, another for personal appointments, one for content creation, and one for team meetings. Having separate calendars gives you much more control. You can turn calendars on and off whenever you need to focus on one category, and you can also color each one differently for better visibility. If you ever feel like your calendar is too crowded, splitting things into separate calendars can instantly make it easier to manage. Another feature that can save you a ton of time is recurring events. If you have weekly meetings, daily habits, regular appointments, or repeated reminders, there is no reason to create them again and again manually. Instead, set the event to repeat daily, weekly, monthly, or on a custom schedule. This is ideal for things like staff meetings, gym sessions, prayer time, study blocks, content planning, or bill reminders. Once you set it up, Google Calendar will automatically keep it on your schedule for you. That means fewer mistakes, fewer missed events, and much less repetitive work. Now let's talk about notifications, because reminders are what help turn a calendar from a nice visual tool into a real productivity system. When you create an important event or deadline, add notifications so you do not forget about it later. You can choose how far in advance you want to be reminded, depending on how important the event is. For example, you might want a reminder an hour before a meeting, a day before a deadline, or even multiple alerts for important tasks. This is especially useful when your day gets busy and you do not always have time to check your calendar manually. Notifications help keep you on track and reduce the chance of missing something important. Let's say you need to find something from the past, or you want to check whether an upcoming event is already on your schedule. Instead of scrolling endlessly through your calendar, use the search feature. Google Calendar Search is a fast way to find old or upcoming events by name, keyword, or even details inside the event. This is great when you need to locate a meeting, a trip, a deadline, or a recurring appointment without digging through each view one by one. Search becomes even more useful as your calendar grows because it helps you find information almost instantly. If you are someone who schedules a lot of events, this is a must-use feature. Now let's improve how you actually view your calendar. If you want a better overview of your schedule, use week or month view. Week view is great when you want to plan your days in detail and see exactly how your time is spread out. Month view is better when you want a bigger picture and need to understand what your upcoming weeks look like at a glance. Switching between these views helps you plan more effectively. If your schedule is packed, week view can help you focus. If you are trying to coordinate projects, deadlines, or travel, month view gives you more context. A lot of people stay in one view too long, but changing views based on what you need can make Google Calendar much more useful. So to recap, the best Google Calendar tips and tricks are using shortcuts like C, G, and T to move faster, color coding your events, creating separate calendars, setting recurring events, adding notifications, using search to find events quickly, and switching to week or month view for a clearer picture of your schedule. These small changes can make a big difference in how organized and productive you feel every day. If this video helped you, please give it a like, subscribe for more helpful tutorials, and leave a comment if you want to see more Google Calendar productivity tips in the next video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.